Shout out everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. Appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the support. We rolling, man. 33 years of prison stories, man. Got a lot more stories on the way, man. But today I wanted to hit y'all with this. Since I see y'all jive rocking with the little Spawn Wars, man, I told y'all it was just so many of them in there, man. So many good Spawn Wars I had with some real good fighters, man. Some good fighters. I met a lot of good fighters up in there, man, when I was in there over the years. And I done got in the ring with a lot of them, had a lot of good, good rumbles and everything. But today, I wanted to tell y'all about, man, when ain't but one way to put it. I just got to put it on me. I got to put on me. I'm talking about put on me. I ain't lying to you. But in my defense, the dude that I was sparring was an actual heavyweight. He was an actual heavyweight. He was actually an ex-pro. He had fought some big name fighters. Rumor is, I can't confirm or deny this, but rumor is he actually fought Michael Spinks, and he actually went 10 rounds with Michael Spinks and was stopped on a cut. Now, if you know anything about boxing, you know that Michael Spinks was the light heavyweight champion of the world, and as well as the heavyweight champion of the world. And he also won gold medal in the Olympics, I believe, and he didn't lose but one fight in his career, and that was to Mike Tyson, Iron Mike Tyson, when Iron Mike Tyson was Iron Mike Tyson, and after that he retired. But he defeated Larry Holmes twice and everything, so you're talking about a superb fighter, one of the best in history, best of all times, and he went 10 rounds with him, so that give you some type of pedigree about how dangerous this dude was. He went by, can't say I know his real name, I think, but I'm not sure, so I don't really want to say, but I knew he went by his Muslim name at the time, which was Naji, and man, he was a beast. He had been incarcerated before, he had got out, had his boxing career, whatever transpired, he got incarcerated again, so he ended up on Greensville with us, and he came down there, he became part of the boxing coaching team, so he used to actually coach in the boxing, and man, we had this thing where we used to go in there, because if you was on the boxing team, you had access to the gym like 5 days a week, for us to go there and train, spar, workout, or whatever. So, man, on some Fridays, either Friday or every other Friday, man, he used to come in there, and he just be on one. He'd be on one. He said, I'm sparring everybody in the gym today. Everybody in the gym today is going 3 rounds with me. And man, you talking about 12, 14 dudes on the boxing team. So you do that times 3, he's sparring everybody in there, from the lightweights all the way to the heavyweights, whatever weight class you in, it didn't matter. You had to spar, and you had to get that work in. And see, the thing about that was, old boy ain't cut no mercy on you. He ain't play no games. He ain't care nothing about how small you was. He ain't care nothing about how big you was. If you got up in that ring with him, he was going to give you that work. And see, sometimes he got carried away with that. You see what I'm saying? He get carried away with it. He forget that he in there with a dude that weigh 130 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So he might cut one loose and he like to holler when he hit you. And boy, don't let him throw an uppercut. If he throw that uppercut, he scream like the Banshees. Ah! And he try to take your head off, man. Hey, look, anybody that was on Greensville who know Najee will tell you what I'm talking about. They can attest to this. The dude was a beast, man. He was an animal, man. He's probably about 5'11", 6 feet, about 235, 240, solid, dark skin, a bald head, full beard. And man, he bring that smoke. I'm telling you, he bring it, So on this particular day, when it come time for me, and seeing in boxing, like I said, if you got skills, you got skills. But at the same time, you ain't gonna never see nobody like Floyd Mayweather try to fight Tyson Fury. It's just not gonna work. See what I'm saying? The size difference alone is gonna, play a factor. The weight, the leaning on you, the reach, everything is gonna play a factor. The velocity of the punches, it's all gonna play a factor. So you just can't. That's why they got weight classes in boxing. That's exactly why they got weight classes in boxing. But like I say, we in prison. we making do with what we got. We trying to get our team together, whatnot. So this was part of the routine. You had to get that work with Najee, whether you wanted it or not. So man, I remember I get in there with him, and I'm thinking in my mind, you know, just work, man, just work, just stay away from him, and just keep your jab on him, keep moving, stay on your toes, everything that sound good, just like I tell people, everything look good from the sideline, but when you up in there, it's a whole different ball game. Man, I'm in there and I'm trying to put the jab on him, boom, bang, bang. I'm trying to stay away from him, bang, bang, throwing combinations, and he mean with it. He here, and he coming in, and man, he just started ripping, and man, he was catching me with everything. His jab was effective on me. Bang, I couldn't get out the way of it, and I'm thinking I supposed to be able to get out the way of it because he's big and I'm supposed to be faster, but man, that thing was coming like a spear, man. Bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? So he catching me all on top of the forehead, on high part cheekbones and stuff, and I'm like, whoa, whoa. Then he cornering you, getting you in the ropes, and he bang, 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 going to the body. And I'm talking about, man, he hurting the young fella. I'm weighing at the time, maybe I want to say probably close to 160, maybe between 158, 160, somewhere up in there. So, I got decent size to me, but it don't match his size. Definitely don't match his power. So I'm saying, man, he really giving me the business, man. I mean, he busting me up, and your pride involved, so you trying not to really act like you hurt, because you had some dudes up in there with him. They're straight up telling, they be like, hold on, Najee, hold on, man, you hitting too hard. He don't even stop. He'll just keep on coming. Bang, 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 bang. Ain't no time out in boxing. Bang, 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 and bang him out. You know what I'm saying? And make him quit or something. He just bang him out. He ain't had no mercy. He won't play no games. He been business when he put them gloves on, and he had endurance and stamina, and like for days, man. Cause I'm saying, he finished 3 rounds with this cat, and he's just standing there bouncing. Who next? Who next? Come on. He don't even take breaks. He just go through the whole boxing team, rip right through them all. And like I say, truth be told, I want no exception, because he was giving me the business. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, he was hurting me, but I was the only one that really knew how much he was hurting me, because the body shots was crushing me. And I'm talking about, I'm blocking him with my arms and everything, but he hurt my arm that he hitting so hard. Boom, boom. I'm like, whoa. So I spin him, get up off of him, trying to boom, boom. Now I'm going super hard. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give him the business. And I'm catching him with some shots, but it's bouncing off of him. It's bouncing off his gloves, it's bouncing, and he countering. Boom, boom. He didn't drop me. You know what I'm saying? He didn't drop me. But man, I'm not gonna tell you no lie. He banged me up. He banged me up real decent. For 3 rounds. For 3 rounds, he banged me up real decent, man. And I was sore. Everything, man. I can remember. I went to the visiting room. I think it was that Sunday. And this just happened on Friday. And I go and I see my mom. And man, I got these little whelps on my forehead, and high up on my cheekbone from the gloves, from the friction. And I'm pecan tan, so the whelps and everything gonna show up on me is gonna look like I got beat up. But in this case, I got beat up, you know what I'm saying? So my mom like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with your face? I said, oh no, it's just boxing, boxing. You see up, no, you don't need to be doing that in here, baby. You gonna be looking like that in your face. Well, who did? No, I'm like, I'm all right, man. It's just boxing. You know what I'm saying? But I can remember that just as clear as day, man. Cause like I say, man, he used to give it to everybody, man. Everybody. And even the heavyweights, man. I remember we had a heavyweight on the team. He was like, literally, man, he probably was like 6'7", 6'7" and a half. He was tall. Cut up, nice size on him and everything, had a good long, stiff jab, Man, he sparred Najee up in there one day, man, and Najee gave him that work. You heard me? I'm talking about gave him that work, was just crushing him, and dude just kept, he had the same philosophy I had. He just kept trying to stay on his toes and keep his jab out there on him, because he felt like he was longer than him, taller than him, and he had more range on him, so he tried to keep his jab out there on him. Man, that ain't work, man. Najee was slipping that joint and coming in and catching him. Boom, boom, boom. Dropped him one time with a left hook, sent him straight to the canvas. he get up, he get himself together, hitting his gloves together like he really, mad and like he gonna do something about it. Man, Najee just start punishing him even worse because he get more, amped up and animated as he go on. And I told you, when he throw them uppercuts, man, he would scream so loud. And, man, they get in the clutch one time. And Najee just dipped under and came up with that uppercut and just screamed so loud. And dropped him. Man, the dude fell back, man, bong, hit his head and everything. He's just laying in there, just wobbling, trying to get up, can't get up. He just busted. That's it. It's over. You know what I'm saying? It's over. And then, like I say, we in prison, so the ego gonna always come in effect. People get mad. People, man, we ain't supposed to be sparring him. You know what I'm saying? He supposed to be the coach. And everybody got different excuses because everybody trying to duck that work. Don't nobody want that work. I ain't want to work myself. I'm not even gonna sit up here in front with y'all. I ain't wanted myself. You know what I'm saying? He was too big. He was too strong. You know what I'm saying? He hit too hard. I ain't want to work, but I won't gonna be the one to vocalize it. I won't be the one to say nothing about it. But trust and believe me, I did not want that work, man. The dude was vicious, man, and I can understand, how far he went out there in the real world with the boxing. I can understand, he could have went further. Whatever happened, on the streets, that's something different. But he just was a specimen, man, and he was a prodigy. And he had a good record out there on the streets, man. I think it said he only lost like 3 fights, and one of them, like I say, supposedly had been with Michael Spinks. So yeah, man, this is a dude we had to go to war with in there, man. We had to go to war with in there every other Friday, man, and sometimes every Friday, depending on how many people showed up to practice or whatnot. But yeah, he bust me up, man, and that won't the I wish I could tell y'all that was the only time, but it wasn't. But in boxing, though, you got to fight people that's better than you, even not necessarily just bigger than you, but you got to fight people that's better than you because that's how you going to get better. You're not going to get better fighting dudes that can't do nothing with you or just going in there and beating people up. You're not going to get better like that. You have to fight people that help you get better. And he was definitely one to help everybody get better because, like I said, he was bigger, stronger, faster. He had experience. He ain't gonna show you no mercy. He not gonna cut no corners on you. Man, I remember he was getting my little homeboy Flo, man, and I told y'all about Flo. Flo was super fast, man. I mean, he was fast, but Flo ain't weighing nothing but like 135. And for y'all to say, yeah, that's little, yeah, y'all need to pay attention to boxing because that's the dudes that everybody is liking right now. These are the people that's little like that. You know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson is little like that. Floyd Mayweather won number 147. You know what I'm saying? Earl Spence 147. Bud Crawford 147. Yeah, these dudes look bigger on TV, but these dudes is actually very, very small dudes. 5'6", 5'5", 5'7", 5'8". You know what I'm saying? If you 5'8", weighing 147 boxing, you consider the big guy. You a big 147 pounder. You know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson is like 5'9", I believe, or 5'8" and a half. He considered a big 135 pounder. Some of the biggest fights in the world are these smaller guys. We just seen a huge fight this weekend with Jamel Charlo. My dude got that work done. Boom, boom, boom. 154 pounds. You see what I'm saying? So that weight means a lot, man, and it's different. And so when you get in there with somebody that's bigger, then you don't even supposed to be in there with them because, like I say, the weight carries a lot in boxing. And, man, I can remember Flo, man, just trying to be all fast as he was. Just moving. Shh. Couldn't get... They got this thing in the boxing called a walk down, boy. They walk you down corner to corner. They square you off. And, man, he was hitting Flo, man, like Flo was a big dude. And Flo got mad and everything, man, and started pounding his gloves, too. And he just keep on hitting him. And Flo like, man, why you hitting me so hard? Why you hitting me so hard? And he like, shut up and box. And he give it to you, man. He had no mercy, uncut, raw. That's how you getting it when you get up in there with Najee. But, that's the way the game go. That's the boxing game. Like I tell y'all, you can play basketball, you can play football, you can play soccer, you can play golf. You cannot play boxing. You got to get in there and put that work in. You got to go mano and mano. You got to stare down that pike at him, man. And you got to be ready when he, bang, bang, when he bringing that stuff to you. You got to be able to get out the way and return fire. If you cannot return fire, you will be fired upon. That's just how it goes. Please believe it, man. But in all of that, though, I still used to love it. You know what I'm saying? I used to love it, man, because it's just a different adrenaline you get. It's a different feeling you get. It's something that's just, it's something to get in you. When you boom, when you get hit and you feel that leather, boom, you know what I'm saying? You come back, boom, boom, boom. You just love it, man. It becomes instinct. It becomes natural to you. It becomes a lifestyle, man. So that's why I love the sport so much, man. It's competitive. You don't need help. You ain't got a coach. You ain't got to worry about if he, you don't need a coach that's not going to be in there to help you. You're going to have a coach most of the time. But you got people who box and they don't have coaches. They coach themselves. But at the same time, you don't depend on somebody to call your plays. You don't depend on somebody to be right there to block for you. You don't depend on passing the ball to somebody and they making the shot. You don't depend on none of that. It's you. It's you. Everything is going to be upon you. So if you lose, it's on you. You understand me? You're going to have to be the one that will yourself to victory. You're going to have to be the one that get the job done, because ain't nobody going to be in there to save you. Just like the penitentiary. You see what I'm saying? Just like the penitentiary. You're going to have to save yourself in the penitentiary. And I tell y'all that time and time again, over and over. Once you get in that penitentiary, I don't care how many people you say your friend. I don't care how many people in there to say they're your homeboy. I don't care how many people or what type of clique you align yourself with, what type of group you align yourself with, what type of gang you align yourself with. It does not matter, because one-on-one, when somebody come at you, it's still going to be a point where you're going to have to defend yourself, and can't nobody else save you. Or if you get trapped up in that cell and you got to go one-on-one with somebody and he ain't got no mercy for you, or he trying to make a reputation for himself and he mess around and try to hurt you and kill you on a humbug. Ain't nothing in the cell but concrete and steel. Ain't nothing in there but concrete and steel. You can fall and hit your head on anything, break your neck, anything. I know dudes that been playing and wrestling in the cell and fall on, hurt his side and try to get the medical and get over the medical, and he can't get no help, and they give him Tylenol, he come back, and within 48 hours he done died because he done hemorrhaged on the inside because he done bled to death. You see what I'm saying? I know cell partners that was cool and they wrestling and tussling in the cell and doing all this stuff in the cell and get the head bust open and got to go get 12 and 13 stitches because it's concrete and steel in there. And this when they playing. So imagine what it's like when somebody in there trying to take your life, somebody in there trying to break your will, somebody in there trying to break your spirit, and you fighting for your life in there. Ain't nobody coming to help you. The doors is locked. Whatever's going to be done. The only thing is going to be retribution is when the doors is open. But you got to fend for yourself when you in there. And that's the same thing with that boxing. When you get in the middle of that ring, it's just you and him. And who is going to impose their will on who. That's what it's going to come down to. That's why I love the sport. That's why I love it. That's why I'm always going to love it. And but I just wanted to drop this on y'all right fast. It was on my mind. I didn't really know how to tell y'all, about somebody putting it on me like that, because it happened so rarely. But hey, it happens in the sport. It happens, and it happens in life. But if you mess around with somebody in that boxing ring and they got just as many skills as you got, and you get in there with them and they're bigger than you, just as fast as you, stronger than you, and you got some work on your hands, my dude. You got some work on your hands. And trust me, messing with Najee, I had some work on my hands, man. But I'm going to tell you this, and you can rest and believe this. You can lay flat and believe that. Ain't too many of them can say they done got up in that ring with me and did something to me like he did. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nobody in my weight class, ain't nobody my size. None of that's going to come up. Ain't none of that's going to pop up out there. Oh, yeah, I used to give you that work. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, nice try, wrong guy. Nah. But Najee, yeah, salute to you, brother, wherever you at out there. I hope you out and free. But yeah, bro, I remember that work. I remember them punches. I remember that viciousness. Yeah, and I remember that no mercy that you put on me, man. So I hope you out here doing good. I hope you doing well, brother. Salute to you and yours. But I wanted to drop that on y'all TBP, man. Just a little something. Some of them Spawn Wars, man. Y'all let me know, man, if you like them. Y'all let me know if you want some more of them. Don't be thinking that I'm not going to be doing stories no more. I'm doing stories. I'm just adding these in. I'm trying to give y'all all that I can give you. Each one teach one. Feed the positive, starve the negative. I'm just trying to give it to y'all, man. Keep y'all, entertained out there and keep y'all watching. And we're going to grow this thing from the ground up. We looking for 60K. We right on the door. tell a friend to tell a friend to tell somebody he know to come over here and get this positive energy that we pushing out. Come over here and get this good vibes that we pushing out. And we're going to try to help spread this stuff all over till it get contagious. That's what we're trying to do. That's our mission. That's our goal. We on the road to 100K, but we got to get to 60 first. The last I checked, the math, 6 come before 10. So we got to get to 60 first, man. So y'all hit that subscribe button if you ain't hit it yet. Y'all hit them like buttons. Y'all leave them comments to help pump this algorithm back up so we can get back on this track, man, because we trying to do this thing and we trying to reach as many people as we can. I got some good interviews coming lined up in the next couple of months, more conversations with convicts. I got more videos coming out. I'm over there whipping on that pure deliciousness. I'm getting ready to whip some good stuff up over there for y'all too. So, man, I'm putting in the work. Y'all work with me and get a friend to come subscribe to this, man, and then tell them that you sent them so I could give you a shout out as well, man, and show you the love that you deserve for supporting this movement, man. Big love. Love all of y'all out there. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, and make sure when you line up in front of somebody, you're going to be able to get out the way and when they come with it, you're going to know what to do because you're going to tell them Big Bank told you how to do it. Salute out there. Be safe, be smart, make good decisions. TBP salute. We out of here.